channel. My name is Natalie. This is Riley. I guess she's feeling a little camera shy today. But welcome to the channel. We thought we'd take the first video and kind of introduce ourselves, introduce all of the horses, introduce some of the equipment, and kind of just the goal of this channel as a whole and what you'll be seeing throughout it. My name is Natalie. I am 24 years old. I will be here in March very, very, very soon. I'm excited about that. Got a lot of fun plans. And I have about 7 years of riding, give or take. This is a whole wide range of it. I have experience in both English and in Western. A lot of jumping backgrounds. It's a lot of fun. I love to jump. I do have a little bit of barrel, a whole lot of trail riding in my background. I do have some polo, and I even have some racing background in me. So I've got a whole lot of different aspects of horses and the horse world. I've even started to learn how to train some. Definitely by no means a professional here. I will never claim to be that. Everything you see on this channel, its main purpose is to simply show you guys what I am passionate about, what I love to do, show you guys the improvement of these horses as time goes on, and show you the training techniques that I have found to work with the horses that I work right now. This does not mean it is going to work for every horse. Every animal is different. Every animal needs their own little way. They're all quirky, just like we are as people. They all need their own different thing. So what works for our horses may not work for yours, but it doesn't hurt to give it a try. This little sweet girl here is Riley. She's a Jack Russell Dalmatian mix. We actually rescued her in Hawaii. She's a little Hawaiian puppy. Yes. And you actually will probably see her a lot on trail. She's surprisingly fast enough to keep up with our horses at a pretty average canter, anywhere from 15 to 17 miles per hour. She's a fast little dog, so you will probably see her a lot in our videos, as well as we kind of allow her to get used to being in this barn life and in the trail life and all that good jazz. Without further ado though, we're going to introduce my husband and we'll start meeting some of these ponies.
Hi everyone, I'm Benjamin. I'm Natalie's husband, and I'm the guy that you see on the bike in a lot of our TikToks and our YouTube videos. I'm the guy who sits there and I ride behind the horses with my own camera, with our GoPro Hero 7 or my own iPhone. I'm the guy who gets shots from the ground. I'm the guy who gets shots from basically whatever angle you're seeing them from. Our iPhone is what you'll primarily be seeing a lot of footage on. And our GoPro is what footage you'll see that has all of our various speed readings or GPS readings and whatever else we happen to put up on screen. I'm also our emergency response. Whenever somebody falls off of their horse, I go check on the rider to make sure that they're okay before going off and helping with the horse. I realized I had a passion for this when we were in Hawaii, one of the most picturesque places we've ever lived in, while I was stationed out in Hawaii while I was in the Navy. This was also while Natalie was working at the Hawaii Polo Club. I'm a novice rider. I'm still learning how to be a rider. I'm learning how to, use my muscles in the various ways in order to do whatever techniques that we need to in order to stay on. I want to be pretty much as good of a rider as, your typical rider. I want to be able to ride at a canter and do all the, ride at a gallop, and I hope to one day be able to ride as fast as Natalie is able to ride. With that being said, we can now talk about our horses.
Okay guys, the first horse we're going to introduce you guys today is Honey. She is an 8-year-old quarter horse mare in the color of chestnut. Pretty spicy little girl, as you can see from here. She's very tense, very timid. The reason for that is her original home was not the greatest. Her pasture mates definitely bullied her a lot, which caused her to have a whole lot of trust issues and anxiety, things like that. Very understandable. When we first started working with her, she would try to kick at us, all kinds of good jazz. But as you can see, after a whole lot of time working with her, a lot of trust exercises, she now has learned to trust me as her rider. I have learned, to kind of respect her needs and have kind of learned how to work with that. And we work together pretty nicely as a nice little team. I hope to be able to push her into barrels and things like that as time goes on. She's turned into quite the little mare.
Our next horse is Max. He's a 3.5-year-old gelding. He is a gray quarter horse mix. He's very, very lazy. We're still working on him responding well, but we're working with that slowly but surely. Outside of the saddle, however, he is the biggest, sweetest goober. He'll come right up and try to give you kisses and snuggle. We are still making a lot of progress with him, trying to get him to, do as we ask. As you can see, he does not like being told what to do. He will use any excuse he can to not do as he is told. We do have a saddle that is specific to him, and it's an exercise racing saddle. You won't see this on any other horse that we have. And when we say that he is lazy, we mean that he's barely even gotten past a trot. However, we do hope to be making a lot of progress with him in the future.
Okay guys, last but certainly not least, this is Rendezvous, Ren for short. You're going to hear us refer to him a lot that way. He is a 12-year-old gelding Appaloosa. This surprised me. At first I thought he was a paint, but nope. According to those papers, he is an Appaloosa. Explains the spiciness. When I first got on him, he had been years of not being worked, but after some months of working, we've turned him into this. Quite the trail horse. Doesn't mind the dog, doesn't mind the bites. He have a few spooks here and there, but what horse doesn't? He's a really comfortable ride, total Cadillac going. All those gait changes are beautiful. He does have a few bad habits like tossing that head, but we're working on it. He is very versatile, can do just about anything you're going to ask of him. He's going to be kind of the main horse you see on this channel. Alright, now that you guys have met all of our horses, I do hope that you guys will like and subscribe to this channel, so that way you guys can watch these horses improve more and more, watch how we improve more and more. If you have any video ideas, any exercise ideas, anything that we can give a try, please reach out to us. We definitely will take these into consideration and do what we can to give those a try. We're always looking for ideas. We can only come up with so many. I know, baby. Little disclaimer here, these horses are not ours legally. I get paid to take care of, train, and exercise these animals, but they are not ours legally. You'll hear us refer to them as ours since like that. I'm the person that takes care of them, feeds them, doctors them, all kinds of stuff. They are fed very, very, very well. Supplements included, so that way their legs and their body can take what we are asking them to do. And one more time, I definitely don't claim to be any kind of professional or anything like that. This is more just to kind of share my passion to the world and hopefully kind of meet people and things like that who enjoy the same passion, and hopefully eventually can collaborate with people, all kinds of good jazz. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, and we hope to see you guys